Hello everyone, welcome to chapter 8, and in this chapter we will learn about logic requirements and what we will learn inside this chapter, and use structure English as a tool for representing steps in logical processes in data flow diagrams, and use decision tables to represent the logic of choosing conditional statements. Select among structured English, and decision tables for representing processing logic. Understand how logic modeling techniques apply to the development of electronic commerce applications. And modeling. Logic modeling is about data flow diagrams do not show the logic inside the processes. Logic modeling involves representing internal structure of functionality of processes depicted of depicted on a DFD. Logic modeling can also be used to show when processes on DDF, DCD, DFD also, and modeling a system's logic in this table in this picture, and deliverables and outcomes, structured English representation of process logic, decision table representation, and sequence diagram, activity diagram, and modeling logic with structure English. What is the structure English? Structure English is modified form of English language used to specify the logic of information system processes. No single standard. Typically relies on action verbs and noun phrases, and contains no advantages or no specific standards. Modeling logic with structure English is continued here. In this table, in this picture, current logical DFD for Burgers inventory control system in this diagram. And in this table, about English representation of the core processes depicted in structural. And what's a decision table? Decision table is a matrix representation of the logic of a decision, which specifies the possible conditions for the decision and the resulting actions, and the best used for complicated decision logic. And again, in this table, complete decision table for payroll system example. And what's the condition stops? Condition stops is that part of a decision table that lists the conditions relevant to the decision. And what's action stops? Action stops is that part of a decision table that lists the actions that result for a given set of conditions. And what's the rules? Rules is that part of a decision table that specifies which actions are to be followed for a given set of conditions. And what's indifferent condition? Indifferent condition is in a decision table a condition whose value does not affect which actions are taken for two or more rules. And procedure for creating decision table. Name the condition and the values that each condition can assume. Name all possible actions that can occur. And list all possible rules. Define the actions for each rule, and simplify the table. And in this table, reduce the decision table for payroll system example. And This table is about decision among structured English and decision tables, and electronic commerce application logic modeling, time value furniture development methodology dictated that the logic within each unique processes represented, and structured English was chosen for modeling the logic. And in this diagram, electronic commerce application logic modeling, and this diagram about level 0 DFT for the web store system. And in this table, we can see the structure English representation of processes 4, 5, and 6 from furniture, and this table. And the next one is the summary. Summary about in this chapter, what we did learn. Use structured English as a tool for representing steps in logical processes in data flow diagrams. Use decision tables to represent the logic of choosing conditional statements. Select among structure English and decision tables for representing processing logic. And the last one we did learn. Understand how logic modeling techniques apply to the development of electronic commerce application. And thank you all watch this slide.